Hi everyone, Isa Herrera from pelvicpainrelief.com coming to you from my house, and I just listened to Leslie Page's interview at the Better Birth 360 Summit, and I have to tell you something, it hit home, and it hit home so much that I actually had to make a video to share my experience with you. First of all, if you're not familiar with Leslie Page, she is phenomenal. She has a tremendous amount of experience. She runs the United Kingdom Royal Academy for Midwives. She's the president. She's an advocate. Really has some profound things to say about labor and delivery and continuity of care. As you know, in the UK, it's a midwifery run, I don't want to call it a system, but I guess a system. And individuals see a doctor only if they need to. So one of the things that really hit home, one of the things that I thought was really super important was about this partner involvement. Now, when I thought about my own birth and what made my birth fantastic, and listen, you know, every birth has their story, but overall, my birth was very beautiful. And when I really thought about that, it was my husband being there. It was my doula being there. It was the two of them, this dynamic duo who was phenomenal, who took care of me, who made that birth so just beautiful. And the partner, and she talked about partner involvement, and she talked about midwifery, which was very interesting. One of the goals of midwifery is to maintain the integrity of the family. And you do that through the partner involvement. You do that through the prenatal and the continuity of care. So her recommendation, and I'm quoting her when I say continuity of care, that's a direct quote from her, is that the partner involvement is critical. And when I say partner, I mean companion or husband or birth partner, whatever they may be. But to involve them early in the prenatal visits, to talk to them about their anxieties, to talk to them about their fears, because then that can enter into the room and affect the laboring woman. So we want to have this really deep dialogue with the two of them and with anybody else that's coming into the room. And for me, that really hit home. You know, I got lucky because I didn't have those kind of conversations. I had an OBGYN. And as you know, OBGYN visits in New York in particular, or probably in the US, you know, they're like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am kind of thing. And I was lucky. And I was lucky because, you know, we went through the process of labor. We talked about it. We said, what are we going to do? And we had a birth plan. And one of the things that Leslie talked about was having this birth plan. And I think birth plans are phenomenal. And one of the things that I teach in my online courses and in my books is how to create a birth plan. And I think if you're going to have someone come into the room that you don't know who they are, they should at least know where you're coming from, okay? And that birth plan allows for that. And she talked about having this quietness in the room. She talked about not allowing a lot of strangers in the room, okay? And these are the things that the partner can help with. And the partner empowering the laboring woman and making it this really beautiful, joyous experience. And also, she talked about language and the power of language and keeping the language very positive. I mean, sometimes, you know, someone can come into the room and listen, I hear everything, okay? I treated thousands of pregnant women. And they'll come into the room and they'll be like, well, my doctor said this, and when I was laboring, they said I wasn't progressing, and you know, you hear it all. And I thought about what she said about this positive language, about not allowing any negativity in the room, and I think that's really important. So I so enjoyed that interview with her, and I want to share that with you because if you have an opportunity, go to the Better Birth 360, sign up, listen to her interview. It's not long, but it is profound, very profound. And I have to tell you that it really touched me so deeply that I was like, I'm gonna do a video, which I don't do unless someone's forcing me to do a video. And I just wanted to share that with you. And I hope that you go and you tune into the Better Birth 360 Summit. I am learning so much. And I thought, you know, sometimes you think you know a lot, and then you hear these wonderful experts like Leslie Page, and all of a sudden you're like, I know nothing. You know, so thank you for listening to me. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And these are my points of view on labor and delivery, and I wanted to share that with you a little bit because they jive with Leslie Page's view. And I'm a big activist for women, and I'm a big activist for women in pregnancy and the labor and delivery. So please watch the video, and thank you for tuning in. Isa Herrera again. Take care of yourself.